Happy 4th of July, everybody. Today is the day that the world tells America how much they love them and how much they appreciate them. And if they don't say those things, then we're going to invade and free the shit out of you. But this is the latest version of the GONZO 12-inch cone. And we got it this time with a 2.5-inch neck. I think it's 66 millimeter, which again, if it's for like a 2 5/8, you can open it up. If it's for the smaller one, like for like a SDR from, which I think is like a 63 millimeter, sometimes you can just add like a piece of yarn in there in between if it fits. So these are going to be on sale for $45 each, shipped on eBay. You can also, of course, buy them direct, and then that's when I give you freebies and stuff like that, because you're not costing me stupid eBay fees. eBay fees are quite a bit, and I don't like to pay them. So, but if that's the way you want to do it, then that's the way you do it. Do not try to contact me through eBay. I will not respond, because there's a lot of stuff that eBay really, their AI watches those conversations. And so there's a lot of things that I cannot say through eBay. So if you want to contact me, just SMS, text me, 602-312-6504, and we can say anything we want. It's fucking great. It's like this weird thing called free speech. But these are going to be $45 each, which is I think what Lord of Base is charging for his regular thing, unless his prices went up. I think this surround is slightly smaller than the original, because the 180 millimeter dust caps actually fit in there. We were able to press fit the concave carbon fiber, and then we ended up getting Ash put the convex cap on one accidentally, which made a mixed pair, and so then we went back and we added the convex onto the concave. We just roughed it up and used some epoxy, and it worked great. That's what that one was with the Cylon motor. So I'm not sure if you, I don't know if you can see. It's very, very difficult to see the difference, but that's the great thing about this new version, is that it fits the 180 millimeter dust caps that are usually meant for the Johnny 5 series. These are necked out for 2.5, so you can use them with the W6, which I'm actually making some that uses a W6 frame, but then it uses the, I think it's called the LVL 225, which is the 2.5 inch. It's basically like a triple stack of the Sundown SA. For some W6s, so it's a little bit of an improvement, but uses the frame. And this is the cone that I wanted to use, so that way I didn't have to use an adapter from 3-inch to 2.5. So the W6 uses a 2 3/4, so I would actually open this up slightly, and it's deep enough it should be able to reach. If not, we got to use former extensions, but that's another story. But I wanted to promote this, that this is available for you guys to get, and I will manage the inventory better so that I'm not without them. I wanted to show real quick some of the dust caps that are available for these. And basically what you can do is just pause, screenshot, and then you let me know. You go, hey, I want this one. So on some of these ones, this is a paper-backed one. Typically what you want to do is buy two or buy a blank paper-capped one. In fact, what I'll do is I'll include a blank one that you can laminate with this to make it very tough, so that way you don't have to use an inner cap. You can use an inner cap if you want, but sometimes it's easier, like on these premium ones. All I do is rough the back up around the edge, the glue surface, and then I don't rough up this part because it's already fiberglass. It's going to soak in there, and then we just use epoxy. So for those, technically you can use E6000, but you want to let it sit for about 2 days, just because it gives it a chance to harden up. Let's see, Nakamichi fits right there in that little divot. I think the divot is 120 millimeter, if I remember right. Here is the 130 millimeter convex. This is actually a black carbon fiber, so you can see the slight color difference. We couldn't get the factory that makes the laminate to make the cap, and so we actually got these from 2 different factories, even though they both call them the same material. So there you go. I do have some of those left. Sometimes they're a little dusty. This is the 165 with the big lip. Some people like that. Flip this. And then I wanted to show you this is 130 glossy carbon fiber. I think that's what we did with the GONZO Grinch. Personally, I like the 150 millimeter a little bit better. I think it just kind of looks a little bit, no, I think we used that one, the 150. And then here's the 150 matching. See, pretty good. And then here's the 150 poly. Some people prefer that. And then you put a decal on it. Or if you can screen print, you can do that as well. This is the 180. I don't know, it doesn't fit. I don't know, maybe Ash shaved it a little bit. She got it on there. Maybe she did shave the edge a little bit. Now I'm taking back my statements. This one I got from Lord Base. It's got a little lip on it. I don't even know what to call it. It looks like about a 160 millimeter. Looks kind of cool. I like that. Of course, you want the real old school. I would, this one you can actually reinforce by putting epoxy on the back first. Rockford Fosgate did this with their audiophile series caps, which I think were also made by RDM. I think these were also made by RDM. In about a summer or two, I want to visit RDM when I'm in Arkansas and I'm cash flow positive, and we can go through that and go see some of the cool old factories that did all this work for Lanzar and all those old brands that you want, and then maybe put those back into print. Maybe do like 100 or 200 or something like that. But this one you can put a bead back there and then reinforce it if you want, if you don't want to use an inner cap. This one is a premium, so we'll do this one for like $10. Some of these generic, like a generic poly, we do for $6. This one technically is a premium, but I will do it with a backer for $10. And we'll put these on as we find the backers for them, so that way we can either pre-laminate them for you if you want, or allow you to do it. But these premium ones that have a brand on them, we'll make them very strong for you. We can sell them singles probably as $6, and then laminated for $10. So that way you don't have to use an inner cap. Premium caps like the carbon, this is actually a glass fiber, are $15 shipped. I think prices may be a little bit higher on eBay. I'll have to see what the going rate for these are. And if the going rate isn't profitable, I won't post them. So you're like, hey, I thought you said you're gonna post these. And I'm like, yeah, you can just contact me and send money through Cash App. It's really simple, it's not hard. But for some of you guys, you think that, because you have a credit card, you're special. You're not. And I don't need everybody's money. And so that gives me some, say in what goes on. I'm not just a, subwoofer prostitute. So there's a aluminum one. That reminds me of the Storm series from Lightning Audio. Oh, don't put that on the battery. This is Storm High Performance Sound Corporation. There's some old school shot for you. I'm gonna do some of these other ones. So yeah, on that, on the Cylon one, we ended up doing, I noticed, well, here, I'll show you on this one. So we did it on this one. I think she didn't quite make it fit, but we can rough up the edges. Yeah, she did. She actually went on this round a little bit. So we would actually shave that so it would press fit in there and make good contact with the cone. That one is the Dub 7 with the monstrosity of a... I wanted to show what it would be really like if JL had actually spent some money on a motor instead of that bullshit they gave you. So we are still making Le Fag woofers for you guys. And those are whatever I quoted in the video is what I'll stick with a quote. So, and then like I said, you guys we can drop ship those for you guys if you want. A little bit of luck. So sometimes things look great, especially with the carbon fiber, and then you do a white logo, like with a JL or something like that. Something, whatever. It can be Gonzo, it can be JizzLama. I don't know how well you can see that. That won't fit, but you can always rearrange the letters to do something that you want. It's up to you. I want the choices to be up to you, right? your subwoofer, your choice. There's the carbon, or this is the copper with black. This is the red, convex, red with black. Let's see. This is the black glass fiber. My thumb out of the way so you guys can get a good screenshot. So, and if you guys don't know how to get a screenshot, you can go look on Google and say, how do I do a screenshot on the PC, or how do I do a screenshot on my mom's Mac? And you'll figure it out. This is the blue. I think that was it. But yeah, $45 each shipped to the lower 48. And then somebody was asking me, I forgot who was wanting these to be shipped to Alaska. Just contact me again. Sorry, I get busy and then I forget about people. Sorry. If you're not stroking my wiener in the morning, we're not friends. Anyways, happy, what is today? Thanksgiving? It's like Thanksgiving with fireworks. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any other questions, just text me. Hopefully I can answer them. I will post 3 separate listings. One as the cone is, and then another one as 3-inch neck, because it'll change the height. And then one as a 4-inch neck. If you want a 3.5-inch, like for like a whatever, a 13W7 or something like that, just let me know and I'll measure it for you. I don't actually have to make a listing. Again, I'd much rather I'd rather give you free stuff and build that relationship with you of trust through Cash App than to go through eBay. That's all. That's just my opinion. To me, that's worth much more than some stupid sale on eBay where, like, even on those plugs, they charge me like 30%. It's crazy. And they don't do anything. The whole thing is just running servers. But again, be safe. Don't be a butthole today. And there's nothing wrong with staying home and just not being drunk. So I definitely won't judge you for that. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.